colleagues and friends. Standing here today carries a meaning that goes far beyond any formal title. I'm here first as a lifelong friend of Xavier Trillo, as someone who shares his vision, and today as the guardian of a legacy built not only on technology, but on values, responsibility, and humanity. Xavier was guided by a belief that was both simple and powerful. The way we breathe shapes the way we live. Long before the global conversation turned seriously to indoor quality, environment health, or invisible risk, he understood something essential. That air, though unseen, is very first space we inhabit, the most intimate one of all. From this awareness came the vision that would later become Zone Air 3D, to bring pure air to the places where people spend most of their lives, restoring dignity, protection, and well-being to something we too often take it for granted. If we look back over the last 20 years, technology has advanced dramatically. Our phones, our computer, our cars, almost everything around us has evolved at an extraordinary pace. Not so long ago, even air conditioning was considered a luxury, something reserved for a few. Today, in many parts of the world, it has become a basic necessity. Yet, while nearly every aspect of our environment has progressed, the technology of the air we actually breathe has remained surprisingly behind. We are now at a point where breathing clean filter air is still perceived as a privilege. But just as happened with air conditioning, we are approaching a moment where it will no longer be an optional. It will become essential. The question is not whether this transition will happen, but whether we are ready to address it responsibly. The first tangible expression of this vision was bubble pure air. A bubble, yes, but never a barrier. It was conceived as a transparent living space where air is continuously regenerated at the highest level of filtration, creating safety without sacrificing connection, movement, or life itself. The name bubbles draws inspiration from a very powerful cultural image many of us remember: The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, a movie at the 1976 starring a young John Travolta. In that story, a young boy must live inside a sterile bubble because his immune system cannot protect him. A single breath of unfiltered air, a simple human touch, could be fatal. The bubble is not a prison. It is the only condition for survival. That tension between protection and isolation, between safety and the desire to live fully, deeply, resonates with Xavier. And from it emerges a fundamental question: is it possible to protect life without separating it from the world? Bubble was born as an answer to that question, not to isolate people, but to protect them enough to allow them to keep living. Not as a symbol of fear, but as an act of care. Not merely as a technology, but as a promise of health, trust, and future. Over time, that vision expanded, research evolved, application multiplied, and the company crossed geographical and cultural borders. From Bubble emerged Zone Air 3D, Z3D today, present in more than 20 countries, delivering advanced high-quality solutions for hospitals, public spaces, workplaces, and homes, responding to the increasingly complex challenge of modern society. At this point, I would like also to acknowledge the presence of the leadership of Amber Enterprise India Limited as an international group that has recognized the value of our approach to high quality and prevention. Their presence here today is a meaningful example of how science, responsibility, and innovation can build bridges across continents. Yet, one thing has never changed, the soul of the company. Because Zonair 3D is not just a brand, it's an innovation guided by responsibility and technology placed firmly at the service of the people. After the painful loss of Xavier, carrying this responsibility forward became deeply personal for me. It was not simply about continuing an organization, but about honoring a vision, protecting it, and projecting it internationally with respect of its roots and a clear commitment to the future. In a world changing rapidly, marked by new vulnerabilities but also by growing awareness, the quality of the air we breathe has become a defining issue of our time. As long as there is a need for protection without isolation, for innovation without losing humanity, for progress that places life at its very center, Zonair 3D will continue its journey, guided by a purpose that remains unchanged: to make possible what once seems only an idea, truly pure air everywhere for everyone. Thank you very much.